Hello and welcome to Garden Invaders, the show that boldly goes where no gardener has gone before, or at least where signs of intelligent gardening are thin on the ground. We beam in garden designer Rebecca Cotton, alongside the muscle of the Garden Invaders themselves, and a whole load of hard landscaping, and we set to work. But what about the earthlings responsible for this mess? Did they get away scot-free? No, one of them has to answer some simple questions in a gardening quiz in order to win some beautiful and useful plants for their new garden. It is a garden captain, but not as we know it. Today we're in Bradford in the garden of Narinder and Jajit Singh. They've lived here for 5 years along with their 4 children, but they're desperate for our help. Jajit works 7 days a week and doesn't have a minute for the garden. Narinder works as a care assistant and also has to cope with their children, so she doesn't have time either. Now they're hoping for a garden where they can relax and enjoy the little time off they do have. So, Jag, why have you not had any time to work in this garden? Because clearly you haven't given it much time.
No, I've got 2 jobs. I'm a bus driver and a driving instructor.
You work all week, you don't want to come back and work in the garden?
No, I don't.
What about you, Narinder? Are you in the same boat?
Yeah, I work nights and I look after children, so it gets quite busy.
Oh.
Quite hectic sometimes as well.
Oh, I feel sorry for you now. You've got a perfect excuse why this garden's a bit neglected.
Right.
So what kind of a garden are you looking to have?
I was thinking of a cottagey garden, a cottagey feel to it.
Are you thinking kind of cottagey plants or...?
They don't have to be cottagey plants, but it's sort of that kind of feel to it, that kind of flow to it. At the moment, none of us use this garden because we just use it for hanging washing and dumping things. But it'd be nice if kids could use the garden.
Unless you've got a bit of a sand pit there.
Yes.
You're hoping to expand that?
Just a little bit.
So now during the day we split into 2 teams. One of you helps in the garden and the other one goes at the front with me and answers some quiz questions. Who's going to be doing what?
Well, I'm out in the garden.
You're in the garden?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to roll up your sleeves and get a bit muddy.
Yes.
And Narinder, you're with me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am, yeah.
How's your horticultural knowledge?
We'll soon find out.
Ah. But you're not going to be alone in the garden. You have a whole team of Garden Invaders and Becca Cotton. Hello. Becca, what are you going to do in their garden today?
Oh, we've got lots of ideas for this. It's a bit of a blank canvas, it's just a square of concrete, really, really harsh. So I want to soften it up with lots of nice soft planting and do something about all this tarmac you've got everywhere. Something prettier on the ground, I think.
Soft and pretty, Narinder. That sounds pretty good. Narinder's coming with me to answer the questions, and Jack's in the garden with you.
Great. See you later. Can I give you that? And then you and me can go and do something about the weeds in that bed.
Okay.
Okay? And this way.
So, Narinder, let's get ourselves established in the front garden. That way we don't have to do any work in the back. And you also get to win all these beautiful plants, these flowers for your garden. They're gorgeous, don't you think?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
And on top of that, we've got a star prize, a little table there for the children, and some tools. If you do ever manage to find some time to do some gardening, you can tuck in with those. These are the prizes for question 1, OK? So we've got snapdragons here saying, win me, win me. Petunias, they're lovely. These are African marigolds. Nice orange colours here, very bold. Some Shasta daisies here, and that's about it. All you have to do is answer this basic question, Narinder. You ready?
Yeah.
Concentrating, focus your mind. It's gardening knowledge you're drawing on. What colour are the flowers of the snowdrop?
That's right.
It's that easy. You make it seem so easy, and it is that easy. You've won those flowers. Congratulations. Yay! So, Garden Invaders, can we get these in the bed straight away?
There you go, Paul. And I'm a great help to you. I think I'll leave it to you now. Right, the garden is well underway now. We've pulled out all the old turf, we've pulled out lots of stones, lots of rubbish that was lying around here. And I thought it was time to tell you what you're doing and why. So I thought I'd show you the design we've got for the garden. I know Narinder was saying she didn't like the squareness of the garden. She felt it was a bit kind of oppressive, but I really like the fact that it's square. I think that's a lovely, strong geometrical shape. So I thought I'd work with that rather than against it. So we're going to re-turf this area here where we've pulled out the grass a nice little square of turf. We're going to put this path round. It's going to have lots of square patterns in it as well. The kids will be able to run around there, I hope, sit on the grass.
Okay.
We're going to give them a sandpit area.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, something to play in, which should be a bit nicer than their old sandpit.
Right.
Best of all, we're just going to fill up all these beds with planting.
Okay.
We just have to rely on Narinda now to get her questions right. I know she's got one question right, so we've got some plants coming in.
I'm sure she
But
will.
cross your fingers for her.
We will do.
Okay.
Okay.
Now to get those plants in, we need this bed dug, so I'm going to leave you slaving away, and
Right.
I'm going to go and sort out this pile of paving.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
bye.
Thanks.
So here we've got the flowers for question 2. They're all white, because white is a good colour because it makes your garden look bigger, it brings in a lot of light, and also they're all kind of country flowers. So we're starting off down here with the campanula, the little bell-like flowers, and also the carex with this, looks quite delicate actually, this grass, but it's actually quite hardy, you can put it almost anywhere. And here we have the French lavender, white one. It smells lovely, can you smell that? It's going to smell good. And this is another smelly one, this is yarrow. Smell the...
Smells quite fresh, doesn't it?
So your garden's going to be very scented, which we like. Got delphinium, they grow quite top heavy, so you need to stake those. And then we have this wonderful hosta. You ready?
Yeah.
Is the large central crown of a daffodil known as a trumpet or a bugle?
Trumpet.
Trumpet. You don't even hesitate, you're like, trumpet! You're lightning fast. These flowers belong to you.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Hey, you're doing so well. Let's move on to question 3. So we just have a cavalcade of reds and oranges and yellow, starting with the coreopsis down here, these pretty yellow flowers. They kind of just go boom and have thousands of flowers and then they die. But they're very spectacular when they do bloom. This one here is a stilby, which loves damp and shade, which is quite unusual for plants. So you can put it in those spots that other plants kind of founder in. It has these lovely feathery red flowers. More feathery flowers here, but this is goldenrod and has these yellow flowers, and that gives you terrible hay fever apparently. It's loads of pollen, but it's very pretty. And then coreopsis. I've noticed you got some coreopsis in your front garden, but you can have it in the back as well. It's sort of yellow daisy affair here. It's called Rebecca or black-eyed Susan. And this is lobelia. Now usually lobelia is that droopy blue one that you put in flowering baskets, but this is a sort of upright red version. And this is a very special one. It's called the smoke bush. Because when the flowers come out, they're kind of like big sort of woos of smoke. All you have to do is get this third question. You've done very well. You've got 2 out of 2. See if you can make a hat trick. A shrinking what is a term for a shy, hesitant person?
Is it violet?
It is violet. You look so hesitant and worried, but you're so right. That's 3 out of 3. Congratulations. All of these are going into your garden. It's going to look fantastic. Garden Invaders, can we get these taken in?
So everything's really taking shape here. Everything's happening. I can hardly walk without ruining anything right now. We've got paving of all kinds going down here. We've got this lovely terracotta, well, fake terracotta, concrete tiles, which I love. I think they're very, very pretty. They age really well, and they're going to look lovely with the green turf in the middle. Over here, we're using these sleepers. I was going to use wooden sleepers, but in fact, we've gone for these concrete ones instead, which do an amazing job of imitating wood. I think they look quite nice. Moving over to Jag, who is still wielding a paintbrush after hours. How's it going?
I'm struggling along from there slowly.
So it's taking shape, isn't it?
It is. It's looking nice.
Can you kind of see the end in sight now?
I can definitely see children coming around here and playing now a lot more.
Yeah? You think they'll be out
more,
here?
yeah.
On a sunny day like this?
Yeah, it is.
It's a real shame for them not to use it. And what about
Bit of
Narinda?
privacy. She'll enjoy it, definitely.
Do you think she'll like it?
She will do, yes.
Do you think
That's what
it's
she
close
wants.
enough to what she asked for?
It is.
Listen, I'm going to leave you with your paintbrush. Can you bear to do a bit more?
Yes, certainly.
Question number 4. You've done so well up until now. You got all 3 right, because I think you've been doing homework, haven't you?
Yeah, I got some books from the library, and I think that maybe helped.
What were they telling you? Did they tell you anything useful?
I had to look after plants and had to fertilise many.
Right. I need one to kind of pronounce plants. That's
There
my
was
problem.
one there as well.
Did you? You had one?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to give me the name of that later on. So these are the plants you can win, starting with this standard hibiscus. It's called standard because it's like a lollipop. It kind of goes up straight and then like a big ball on the top. Pretty in your garden, don't you think? And there's a hibiscus flowers, they're very transient. They come and go in a day. Like this is like 9 o'clock when we arrive, this will be lunchtime, this will be when we finished. That's simple, that looked good in your garden. Then we have Weigelia down here, which is a nice variegated leaf and has pretty flowers. And you have to be careful when you're pruning this, as I'm sure you will. You mustn't prune it back too hard because the new growth comes from down the bottom.
Right.
Okay, this is Sisters. Sisters and Brothers is around the corner. No, Sisters is the name of the plant. Again, it has little pink flowers. Finally, we have a cottage lavender because we wanted a cottage look in your garden. There you go, that's the cottage lavender. Okay, so those are the plants for question 4. This is the question. Which word beginning with H describes an annual plant that can survive frosts?
Is it hardy?
Gosh, spectacularly good. You just don't look like you're even thinking about it, and then woof, there comes the question. You're so good. Those books really worked. Fantastic. So you can go and have a cup of tea and rest. I'm going to take these around the back and see what's happening. Oh. Oh. Tiptoe through the flagstones. Becca. Way.
Oh,
the plant
gorgeous.
loves you.
I love
It's
it.
because Narinda just won it. She is
Fantastic.
cleaning us out.
Is she?
We haven't got a thing
Brilliant.
left.
Oh, I love this.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Hibiscus.
Yeah, beautiful, stunning, really
So
tropical.
look at the difference in here.
Yeah. We're kind of carrying on the square theme with these square tiles going down. Squares everywhere, squares. The new circles, I love them.
Squares are the new circles. But it's kind of slightly jaggedy square.
Yeah.
And speaking of jaggedy, Jag, how's it going?
Going hard. We're working hard for it, and it's looking well.
He's really been working. Look,
Working out a sweat.
I see
Only
a
a
sweat
small
there.
mark on this otherwise immaculate
Well,
shirt.
more than you've got.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
So what do you think of it so far?
It's very good. It's coming along.
Have you picked up any gardening tips from Becca?
Plenty.
How to dig.
How to dig. So what else is to do?
Well, we're finishing off these raised beds, getting the soil in there ready for planting. Our plans changed a bit about these walls. We were going to put up this bamboo screening. Kind of changed my mind about it. I really thought it didn't really go with what we
It's
were
not
doing
very country
here.
garden bamboo,
It's
is
not
it?
very country garden. I don't mind mixing and matching the styles, but I was pushing it a bit.
Eclectic you are.
Yes, that's my name. So we've just put some paint on here instead,
Right.
on these breeze blocks, putting up good old trellis. But of course, the most important thing that's going to change this wall is the planting, which should surge up it.
It looks like you've got every single base covered so perfectly that you wouldn't want another pair of hands messing it up, would you? Nope, good, fine. I don't usually rummage around in people's garages, but Becca and I have got a really good idea for these. Just need to find some more. So, Narinda, Jack's working really hard in that back garden. You're not going to believe what it looks like, but we've still got some plants to win for it, okay? So, these are the plants for question 5. We've got some tall plants and some short plants. Down here, these are kind of rockery plants. They're called sedums, and they're kind of spongy, kind of like fleshy plants. They're good. They grow all over the place, and they're quite tough, and they're quite cheap. You can just buy a pot of these for £1.50 or something. And you've also got lots of thyme, which is again a lovely kind of crawling, spreading plant. Then way up here we have these beautiful climbers. This clematis, which I think has beautiful coloured flowers, really nice, and a trumpet vine, which is very sort of tropical and special. And you have to be quite careful because it does need quite warm summers to survive. But it looks fantastic, I think. So these you want to win these, don't you?
Yes, I
They're
do.
going to look great, I can see. Okay, here's the question. A herbicide is used in the garden to kill what? Weeds or insects? Weeds! Oh, you make it seem so easy. Yes, these are yours too. Congratulations. They look gorgeous. Do you like the colour?
Yeah, they're nice.
Hey.
That's right.
So, okay, let's move on to question 6. So we're going for 6 out of 6, 100% would be brilliant. These are the plants. Down here we've got some ground cover plants. Lady's mantle, this has these beautiful kind of acid green flowers. Here we have, what's it called? Senecio. Good job there's a label. And it has, as you can see, yellow flowers. This one is called heuchera. And again, it's a kind of woodland plant and it has these beautiful red leaves, but also these bell-like flowers, these pink flowers. And they get a bit woody, so you need to cut back the old growth. when they're done. And this one is Pachysandra. This loves the shade, which is great, so you can put it in shady spots like under trees. Talking of trees, ta-da! Look at this. This is your very own weeping birch tree. It's a beautiful tree. It's perfect for a small garden because it doesn't get too big, about 8 meters tops, and it has these lovely kind of rustly leaves, which are cool. Okay, so those are what you could win. All you have to do is answer the question. King Edward is a variety of which vegetable?
Potato. Potato.
Potato is right! You got them all right, Narinda. Congratulations. Okay, let's get these put in the back garden.
When you've got a whole garden like this to transform and you want to make everything look more beautiful, there are bound to be a few features that kind of get in the way and are a bit more difficult to work with, like this wall here. It's no great beauty, but we've improved it immeasurably just by slapping a coat of paint on. We've then used trellis on top of that, which is not very original, but is not important. The idea is that plants will sweep up it and cover it, and you'll have a lovely green wall at the end of the garden. Over here, got a similar problem with the wall of this garage. It's got this pebble dash on, which I personally think is pretty ugly. So instead of disguising it, we've decided just to try and draw attention away from it into these 3 raised beds that we've built here. It's one for each of the 3 little girls who live here. Each one is going to have one of these willow pyramid frames here, so they can have tomato growing competitions, they can stick anything they want up here, and hopefully also put more climbers up, so eventually this wall will be more disguised.
Okay, Narinda, no time to sit around. This is your challenge. Okay, we've been rooting around in your garage. I hope that's all right. We found these stools. Okay, and we think these would be excellent for your garden, for your children to sit on, because we found 4 of them, that's 1 each. But we thought it'd be nice if you could use some of your artistic talents to kind of decorate them for us. That's your challenge. What we've done is we cut out some gardening shapes and other shapes from a potato that we also found in your kitchen, and we've cut them into these various shapes. We've got a fork, wheelbarrow,
Very good, aren't they?
or a rabbit, if you look at it that way, a flower, hammer, tree, bird, or fish. And what I'd like you to do is just simply do some potato prints on each of these and maybe personalise them so that they all look nice for each of your children. Okay, we've got 2 colours, surprisingly red and yellow, and 2 plates so that you don't make too much of a mess. And you can dip away. You can win this Petasporum, this iris, and this fern for your garden. Does that sound like a good deal?
It does, yes.
Okay, so get potato printing. Okay, Becky, you got to remember it's potato print, it's not Renaissance fresco. And I think...
No, I expect Renaissance frescoes, sorry.
I think they're good.
They're sweet.
They're sweet.
Yeah.
Come on, rev up. Be a
Yeah,
bit more
well,
enthusiastic. What do you think, Narinda? Wait, wet.
Oh, I'm already covered in paint. It just adds texture.
Are you proud?
Well, I am, yes.
You are?
Yes. What do
How
you like
proud?
them? Very proud.
Very proud, okay.
Which is your favourite?
Um,
Because personally, I'm going for this one.
well, I like this one.
Do you?
I quite like this one too. It's a bit Christmassy. But this is Christmassy too. It's Poncietta, isn't it? You like the tools, don't you?
I do like my tools.
Well, that's because you're a
Tool
gardener.
queens, that's
I
right.
see. So the important thing is, do you think she deserves the plants?
It makes you look, you get, look at this.
All 3?
Okay.
Oh, good on you.
All 3.
All right, Narinda, now you can relax. The next time we see you, it's going to be in your brand new garden. Okay, we're going to take these through. Off you pop. Whoa, how's bells it's come on here.
The paving's more or less finished. Just some more gravel going down. The raised beds are up and filled in. Painting done.
Cool,
of
almost
work.
finished.
But not quite. And I'm glad you're here because there's quite a lot of planting still to be done.
Oh, planting's fine, actually. I like
Really?
planting. Yeah, I like getting my hands in the soil.
Oh, good man. Just
The
what
only
we
thing
need.
I have a problem with planting is I never quite know where the plants go.
Pretty straightforward. I'm sure you can handle it. I mean, it's obvious. You want the taller plants at the back of your border so they're not casting shadows on the smaller ones at the front.
Right.
We've got some nice evergreen shrubs which will kind of bulk out the barer beds during winter, so those need to be quite well distributed around.
Right.
This bed is pretty shady because this wall here does cast pretty much continual shade on the bed, but no problem, we've got plenty of
Shade-loving plants.
shade-loving plants here.
And colour-wise, do you clump the colours together or do you spread them out?
Well, I've already kind of chosen plants along a colour theme, really. Got lots of reds and yellows, both foliage and flowers in the reds and yellows, and some nice whites. So they can be quite spread out, really.
Good. So that's to finish. And
Yep.
what's happening over here?
Aha!
What's Steve doing?
Steve is creating the gorgeous new sandpit.
Ah, it's a sandpit.
It is.
It's got
Pretty
fans
classy.
already, look.
Yeah, they'll be over the wall for it. I think it's going to be really nice.
It's a lot better than that waterlogged bath that was over this morning.
It's a bit smarter, isn't it? Very nice. I'm going to plant some nice scented plants here, scented foliage, so the kids will kind of brush past. And
So they can rip them up and make sand cakes with them.
if they want to do that, they can do that.
Good. So this
Okay.
is mine.
I'm leaving you here.
The shady bed is in safe hands, ma'am.
Fantastic. I'm taking my bush.
I do need a trowel though. My fingers will get dirty otherwise.
I've chosen lots of daisy-faced flowers for this garden. I think they're lovely, fresh, open-faced plants. But I think my favourite of all is this, Coreopsis verticulata. It's such a delicate little flower, with dainty foliage, pretty little flowers, gorgeous. I think the only problem you'll have with this is it's a bit prone to slugs and snails, but luckily I haven't found too many of either in this garden, so I think it should be okay here. I do love this hibiscus, really exotic looking flowers. I think it's gorgeous. This one has been grown as a standard, which means there's this ball of growth above a bare stem. And if you want to keep that shape, it will need a light trim, just trimming from the outside inwards every spring.
Guys, I'm going to have to rush you because Narinda's frothing in the mouth to see her garden. It looks amazing though.
Nearly done. Very nearly done.
Jack, how was the day?
It's been hard, but it's been definitely worth it.
Yeah?
I think I'm be very happy in it.
Do you think Narinda's going to like it?
She's going to love it.
Is it what you expected?
It is. It's a lot better than we expected.
Oh, that's what we
good.
like to hear.
Yeah,
Do you
right
think the
answer.
children will like it?
They like it now, especially the sandpit there and these.
And their
Nice.
little personalised gardens.
Yes.
So what I'm going to ask you to do is actually go in and get Narinda ready, because the next time we see her it's going to be for the big garden revelation, okay? So I'll take
Okay.
your rake.
Right.
Okay, see you in a mo.
Right.
So Becca,
So,
how's the day been for you?
it's been fine. We've hit a few problems that we weren't expecting, but that's always the case.
Drama?
Small dramas.
Tensions?
Small dramas, yeah.
What problems?
For example, the paved end of the garden down there is just a little bit more slopey than we expected.
It is a bit skew, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit drunken slope down there. But in fact, we managed
alright.
to kind of sort out that, or the lads sorted that out brilliantly, so that was fine. I'd like to see more climbers growing up this end of the garden, but I'm
Right.
really hoping that, you know, they'll buy some more climbers themselves.
Yeah, to cover up that whole trellis area.
Yeah, it's a perfectly nice trellis, but needs something on it.
These are nice, these little cone jobbies.
Yeah, they're sweet, aren't they? But these beds are absolutely packed full, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think they look great.
That's 'cause she won
Really,
everything.
She won everything. Oh God, that makes my life easy. I
Yeah,
love that.
indeed.
It's
And you've
really
put
nice.
the time here in the lawn, that's interesting.
Okay, well that's something that changed as well. We were going to have thyme planted in this path because these are the little creeping thymes that you can almost walk over, brush past, and they release lots of scent as you walk on them. But actually we found we couldn't get down into the concrete under
Right.
this path. So we put them in the lawn instead. And the same
Fantastic.
effect, people will walk by here
Yeah.
and release the scent.
They'll probably last a bit
Lovely.
longer as well, won't they?
Yeah,
Being
probably.
stomped on by 4
Yeah,
children.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've got a few finishing touches to do, have you?
Just a few, yeah.
All right, well, let's get those done and then I'll go and get Narinda.
Okay.
Okay, you're stepping into your new garden, but don't you look. Okay, you're not allowed to open your eyes or take your hand away until I tell you. Okay, but first, I want you to think back to what it was like this morning. What do you remember? What was the garden looking like?
It was a dump really, wasn't it? All that rubbish and not very cheerful garden at all.
Not cheerful. You never used to come out here, did you? 'Cause it
No,
was a
we just
bit...
used to just hang washing out and throw rubbish, and the kids used to use the front garden.
Right, so you can picture it in your mind what it used to look like.
Very shabby.
Okay, after 3, I want you to take your hand away and look. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, it's brilliant. It's everything I wanted and more.
Do you like it?
Yeah, thank you.
Aww.
Oh, sweetheart.
So what do you like? Aww. Aww. talk us through it, Rebecca. What have we got?
Okay, well, sandpit, first of all. I really did think they deserved a slightly classier sandpit, so we've given them that. Here are your beautiful stools for them to sit on. Over there, I hope the kids like that. That's their beds. The 3 girls have got their own little garden, each one, where I want them to plant whatever they like. If they like, you know, tomatoes, they can stick them in. Their favourite flowers, they can stick them in. God, high emotion in
I
Bradford.
just want to thank you, all the Garden Invaders, and all the producers, for making this dream come true.
Aww,
Thank you very much.
well, we're only here to make you happy, but we could make you even happier, or you could make yourself happier by winning that star prize. Do you remember the table with all the gardening tools? Well, one more question right, and you could win that too, okay? Okay. You can confer on this one, so don't panic. You don't have to rush straight in like you usually do, Narinda. Okay, listen carefully. Ficus elastica is the botanical name for which plant? Is it A, busy Lizzie, B, aspidestra, or C, the rubber plant?
Yeah, okay, rubber plant.
Rubber plant is right! Oh, you've done so well today. You've cleaned us out of everything. Garden Invaders, bring on that little table. Let's make space, because it's going to look perfect here. Wait, look at that. So thanks to the Garden Invaders team for making this work, and thanks to you two for working so hard in the questions and in the garden, and to Rebecca for designing it all, and you at home as well for watching. So join us next time for another garden invasion. Goodbye.